Hi everyone, welcome to the video on variable length arguments in Python. Okay, so we know how to define the function, how to call the function, how to pass the arguments, right? Okay, let us discuss on variable length arguments. Okay, so we can give more than n number of arguments in the function call. Okay, so there are two types mainly, non-keyword arguments and keyword arguments. In this video, we are going to study on non-keyword arguments. Okay, let's take an example of a function block and we are going to call the function, right? We are going to call the function, right? We are passing the arguments 1, 2 and accordingly we have the parameters, right? And we are going to return some value to it, right? So whenever we are executing these particular functions, we'll execute finds how many arguments we are giving. 2 arguments we are giving, right? Okay, it executes fine, right? Now, for the same program, if I'm trying to pass only one value, right? One argument I'm passing, but the parameters are 2, right? Definitely we'll get an error, right? What is that error? Missing one required positional argument, right? So we require one value for B, right? We have taken only 2 parameters, but argument is not matching with that parameter, right? We are giving only 1. So it should be equal, right? Whenever the parameters and the argument should be equal. If it is not equal, it throws an error, right? Okay, so this is all about only 2 values we are going to pass. What about more than 2 values or more than 10 values or more than 100 values or infinite values? How we can access that particular arguments, right? For example, let us increase our arguments. Right? Accordingly, we need to give the parameters, right? Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, right? So I hope it is matching, right? Number of arguments is matching with number of parameters, right? We are concentrating on only calling function, arguments, and as per that, parameters, right? Okay. So it's executing fine, right? Suppose we have 100 values in the arguments, then how we can receive accordingly, right? How can we give the parameters? Okay, that is what we are going to study on this particular video, right? Okay, so let us take the same example. Okay, instead of writing n number of parameters, I am going to use a keyword, not keyword, it's a symbolic representation to access variable arguments, that is single star, and you can give the value for it args. Okay, so if you are writing star args, it indicates that you are giving the values, right? Variable length arguments, right? Okay, so if you want to know what is that particular value, you can check with what is the type of it. Print type of args. Okay, we can check what is the type of args, right? And also we can return the args to check what is the value it is going to accept, right? Okay, let us execute it. Okay, so we are passing a variable length argument and we are using star args, right? It indicates that we can give n number of values. You can extend the arguments to 100 as well. Accordingly, it is going to accept the arguments because we are giving star over here, right? So if you want to know what is the type of that particular args variable, you can check it out with the help of type function. You will get tuple. Okay. So whatever it is taking the value, it has been finally it has been converted to tuple, right? And what is the value it consists of? From 1 to 7 as per our data, right? I hope it is clear now. We'll see what is keyword argument on the next video. Thank you.